What's up all you wonderful cripples and non-cripples out there? Welcome to my channel. My name is Daz Bartley and this is...
But if you close your eyes...
Welcome everyone to a different type of video today. I've decided earlier on that I was going to change my desktop background. Now, I don't know if you've seen any of my live streams, but you notice I do this and then that. I actually have a dual monitor, so it's quite hard. You have to kind of use Photoshop to make a dual monitor background. As you can see, this is my left screen I'm showing you right now. As you can see, it's a tiger. Ignore that bit there, I don't know what that is. I think it's something, don't know. It's not part of the desktop though. So as you can see, this is my left monitor. You can see that there's a tiger. Now if I switch over to my second monitor, just move the OBS out of the way. As you can see, it's the same tiger, the colour's slightly different. And I thought, you know what, I'm bored of seeing the same thing now. So I'm going to change the background. Now, the first thing you need to do is, let me just change you back. The first thing you need to do is you need to work out what size monitor you have. It doesn't necessarily mean it's 32 inch. You need to know what pixels they are. The first thing you want to do is either go to the Start and Control panel and find, sorry, it's gone onto the other screen, or find your display. And you want to adjust resolution. Now it'll tell you, it should automatically tell you that the left screen is, well, mine happens to be 1920 by 1080. It's usually the highest recommendation it will go. That's the size of your monitor. And obviously screen 2 is 1920 by 1080. There's another quicker way you can access that menu. If you go back to your desktop, you can right click and you can go screen resolution. That's just a quicker way of doing it. So mine are 1920 by 1080. Both my monitors are the same. So what you now need to do is 1080 is the depth. Sorry, the width of, is it the width of, yeah, it's length and width. It's the width from top to bottom. That won't change because the monitors are both the same size. It's the width that's going to change. So you need to do 1920 times by 2, which on mine is 3840, I think. Let me just check. Where's my calculator gone? Bring my calculator here. Because there's two monitors and you want the length to become, basically you're telling it it's going to be one big monitor. So you want 1920 by, where's the times on this there? Times 2. I think mine is 3840, yes. Okay, so now I know these two screens have now become one. They haven't yet, but you need to tell Photoshop that they're going to become one photo. So now, to make a dual background, you just need to add these two screens together. But as I said, the top from top to bottom doesn't change. So now, instead of 1920 by 1080p, it's 3840 by 1080p. So make sure you remember that. As I said, your monitor could be different. So I would recommend going up to your resolution and see what your highest one will go to, and then times the first lot of numbers by 2, and that's what your total would be. So now, what I find easier, I'm just going to open up a new tab. It's going to open up onto the other page. Actually, guys, I'm going to swap onto my right monitor now. Just because I prefer, sorry, move that out of the way. I prefer working with my right monitor. So the first thing you want to do is to make it a little bit easier for yourselves. You could type in, I don't know. I've used Omari Hardwick. He's good looking. But I try and get 2 of the 19x20 pictures because it'll be easier to use through Photoshop. You'll see that as when I open Photoshop, and you'll understand that. So first thing you need to do is open Photoshop, and you want to make a new document. Did I click it? No, I didn't. And you want it to be 1920 by 1080 first. which I have there. Okay, because some of the pictures that I've picked personally, they're not quite up to 1080p. So what you do is you open the picture, which would be on my desktop. Sorry, there we go. So you want to pick your folder. In my case, mine are on my desktop. So I'm going to pick the first one. Doesn't matter which one. Now you want to select all. Control C, and then go back to your untitled document. Control V, just to check it completely fits, which it does. So we can now delete that layer. Second thing you want to do is open the second picture that will go on the right monitor. In my case, is this one. And as you can see, it's not a square. It's not 1920 by 1080. So all you need to do is highlight it. Control C, New, Control V, and just make it bigger. Go up to the corners, and that picture now is 1920. Oops, sorry. That picture now is 1920 by 1080. It looks a little bit stretched, but I'm not bothered about that. Some of you guys might be, so you just pick another picture basically. So now that's like that. What you want to do now is open up another new document, but this one is going to be 3840 by 1920. 1080, sorry. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know where I got that from. Okay, so now, as you see, it's long, but these are actually your two monitors put together now. So first thing you need to do is... Why have I just moved that from there? Don't know why. First thing you need to do is get the first one. I want this one as my left monitor screen, so I'm going to highlight that now. Control C. Go back to the untitled document. Number 2, Control V to paste. Now, if I slide this all the way across to the edge, it will exactly be half that page. So, and now I want to go to my other one, and I'm going to select all, Control C, go back to untitled document 2, Control V, and now we're just going to select the move icon, the move tool, sorry, and go there. So now, this is going to be a left monitor background, and so let me just select that. This one's going to be a left monitor background, and this one's going to be a right monitor background. You can always, change them over if you want to. So this is why you kind of need Photoshop, because it kind of aligns everything up. This photo is not too bad, but yeah, basically this line here is where my two monitors meet. So it kind of lines them both up. So, now I'm going to save that as I'm just going to save it to the desktop for now, and I'm going to call it, just going to call it new background. Okay, background. Okay, so we're going to save that. It doesn't matter in the file size, it's not for uploading or anything. So now that's saved, we should be able to open it, which has gone onto my left monitor for some reason. Should be able to open it up, and there we have the two photos. So now all you need to do is you right click on it, set as desktop background, wherever it is, there it is, and boom, it's done. This is the right monitor, and I'm going to move you over here for a second because I'm going to display the first one. And there we have it. These are the two monitors, right screen, left screen. And yeah, I'm quite impressed with that. Quite impressed with that, I am. So guys, that was a tutorial. Let me just make myself a wee bit bigger for you. I've forgotten how to do it now. Display captured as. I just added a little filter on it, that was all. Which one? The video capture device does. Filters, take the crop off. There we go. Back to full screen. Well, full sized. Oh, wrong one. And there we go. Back to me. I hope this video was useful for you guys. I'm not very good at these kind of tutorial videos. I'm self-taught in a lot of things like this. So it's kind of hard for me to describe it. I'm not very good at describing things, basically. But I hope it was helpful to you guys. And if you have any problems doing this, just write in the comments below. I will try my best to help you out the best I can. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, smash that like button down below. Even if you didn't enjoy this video, smash that like button down below. All my social media accounts are just underneath me. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, please click on my face there. If you'd like to see the previous video, please click just underneath that. But thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, don't forget to keep it wheeling.